Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Libra. Now this will be a 2022 yearly prediction. I will be pulling a card for each of the months of the year. So yeah, if you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading, so it's not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid and energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Libra. Okay, January, February, March, okay, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. Here's you with the Justice card. You're also wanting to have your 10 of Pentacles, your happy family. So yeah, we'll see what this is about as we go through the reading, but I'm saying this is what, for now, this is what you, I guess, are wanting. This is what your year is going to be about. Let's get some more information. But January, let's start there. January, you have the the Second of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. So in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, this is about you possibly juggling and you needing to prioritize. You're juggling too many things. It could mean yeah, I just feel like it's about you juggling too many things. Just be aware, like, of health issues if you're doing that. Sometimes it can, you know, burn you out. So yeah, keep an eye on your health. Okay, we're going to clarify and get some more cards. Okay. There's something you're not wanting to move on from. Oops. Now you're feeling like you haven't got closure in the situation. But guess, watch what you're manifesting. Somebody could be manipulating, but I feel like you are going to move on and leave the past behind. You want a happy home. So it could even be you don't want to move on, but you want a happy home as well. There may be some sort of emotional loss for you as well. Get another card as well. Okay, what aren't you wanting to move on from? I feel like it's something to do more so with your worries. You're not wanting to release the worry, possibly. Or something, you know, some sort of fears, possibly. Maybe someone doesn't want to move on from the fears that they have. You've also got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you're focusing on your money. You're focusing on becoming, you know, financially independent. Possibly, you know, you could be mum, don't have to be, but you could be someone who's very resourceful, dependable, warm-hearted, generous, reliable, loyal, intelligent, you know, supportive, accomplished, all those sort of things. You've also got the Knight of Wands as well. So, you know, maybe you're going to get some sort of inspired action to take. Maybe something a bit impulsive. Maybe it's all about passion for now. So maybe they're both things you don't want to move on from. I do feel like, though, you're feeling a bit bored. But as I said, you do have limitless potential. You might get some sort of, as I said, inspiration or some sort of idea. It's also about being a free spirit and growing from, you know, life, getting excited about life again. So I feel like, you know, and there might even be someone in your life that's like Prince Charming. So maybe, you know, you don't want to move on from love, and possibly also, or you're juggling, you know, at the same time not wanting to move on or let go of anything either. So maybe you need to have a balance. I noticed before there was the balance card and I didn't read it, but the balance card took, maybe you just need more balance in your life between work and love or life. Okay, February is all about having strength. So maybe, you know, you need to take back your personal power, but you also need to be assertive, but also with kindness. So don't, you know, it takes more than just, you know, don't be assertive at someone. You also need to go with kindness as well. Come in with kindness. But compassion can also bring about forgiveness. Also realizing you're stronger than what you thought you possibly were. Tell me more about the strength card for Feb. Yeah, it's all about your self-worth. You know, also, as I said, maybe you're over-investing in work. So you really do need to make sure that you have that balance, like I said. You have some personal goals that maybe you're trying to accomplish. You also fear the unknown. Maybe you need to have a plan for your life. What is it you want, career-wise, life-wise, love-wise, you know, future-wise? What is it you actually want? Maybe you need to figure that out. But you've got some inner conflict as well, possibly. I think February is more, yeah, working on your self-worth, making sure you have balance between, you know, like I said, love, life, and work. Temperance, all about balance, as I said. So, you know, it's also choosing how you respond. You can only control you, but I feel like more so it's all about balance, you know, having self-control, patience, doing things in moderation. So, as I said, balance between work, love, life. So that seems to be the beginning of your year. Keep trusting your intuition, though, with the High Priestess on the bottom. Okay, March is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, as I said, maybe you're too focused on one area of your life. Maybe for now it's your career. You know, I feel like you want to be perfect. You want to, you know, do the best you can. And maybe you're just, as I said, over investing in work right now. Maybe you're still needing to have balance by March. And funny enough, you also have the Temperance card again, but this time it's in reverse. So as I said, lack of balance. You know, also it's in being inflexible and maybe needing to do some self-healing as well. But I feel like majority of it is you having lack of balance. Like for the whole January, February, March, you are having a lack of balance. You do have the positive movement forward card come out as well. So you are going to hopefully make a positive movement as of March and make some changes. But I feel like, you know, just be careful with the Devil card. These are usually like bad habits, you know, unhealthy relationships. It can be addictions. As I said, maybe you're very, you know, can be greedy, you know, people that are envious, that sort of thing. Maybe you, I mean, be careful of whatever this is, if you're lying or if you're, you know, got addictions or whatever, but it could, you know, just be aware of, you know, of that, you know, not wanting to, as I said, let something go that you're in mental conflict about. And eventually you will though. Now, as I said, it could be more so, you know, being greedy, like you're working as hard as you are because you want money, because you want, you know, which, you know what, as long as it's not an unhealthy addiction or a healthy obsession, like we all want to have money, we all want to, you know, but there needs to be a balance. So be careful because other parts of your life will start to be affected. Exactly, like the Lovers. Now, on the bottom of the deck, you had the Three of Swords. Now, as I said, be very careful because, you know, whatever this devil is, whether it's you're overworking, whether it's, you know, you're lying, or whether you've got an addiction of some kind, or you're just, you know, so busy working you forget about your love life and your life, there could be a breakup, you know. And this is somebody who I feel like, you know, you really need to communicate with. You do love this person, you know. I feel like if you don't want that to suffer or lose that person, you know, I feel like you really do. And I feel like it's because of this greed. It's because of, you know, possibly overspending. Maybe you're so busy, like you've got some addiction with gambling possibly. So maybe you're overspending, or you know, you don't have any savings. So yeah, just be careful of whatever this is because you may lose somebody. I might put heartbreak there. Okay. April, you've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. As I said, frustration, arguments, you know, scattered energy. You're so busy, you know, spreading yourself out with work, life, love. As I said, you know, this is going to cause arguments. If you really need to fix this. And I mean, as I say with all the readings, you have free will. You can change this. So just, you know, watch your behavior. Watch, you know, lack of balance, because other parts of your life will start to be affected. Tell me more. You have the Empress card in reverse. This could be you're depending on other people. You know, maybe you're codependent. I feel like there could also be possibly a miscarriage or a loss of a baby, something like that if you're trying. I feel like though you're having arguments and things because there's a lot of obstacles and challenges. You do need to move on though. You need to leave the past behind. And whether that means, you know, you want a happy home, it could even just be that. And because you want a happy home, you really need to make some changes, as I said, and not be over, like all about work, over investment in work, or whatever this is, overspending. You know, make sure whatever this is, you can fix this. You really need to do some soul searching, some introspection, like get some wisdom, you know, maybe clarity about exactly what's going on. And maybe you need to spend some time by yourself, really figuring that out, you know. I feel like you've been a bit bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, cruel even. So be careful of communication with your person. I mean, it's all about having financial security in this happy family life, like I said. But yeah, I just feel like, I mean, even the card that symbolizes you that I read first, this is also about everything we do having, you know, everything we do has an effect. So what you're putting out, you're going to get back. It's about karma. It's about fairness and, you know, win-win solutions. So it's all also about compromise. There's the lack of balance card that I didn't read before. You know, you really, I feel like that's the three things that are going to go on in your year. And your relationship, your money, you know, karma possibly is going to play a part, but also, you know, being truthful, communication, and balance, having a balance. Okay, May. May is about victory with the Six of Wands. Success, public recognition for some people, you know, making progress. It's self-confidence, and also remembering people that help you. You know, maybe you're going to get a promotion. Oops. But I feel like, does it come with the Tower moment where you possibly, you know, lose a relationship because you both have different values, or there's this imbalance, as I said? And I feel like the universe is sort of stepping in, and there's going to be some big, you know, unwanted change or upheaval or something that needs to be released. So you might do well with your work, but at the cost of what? At the cost of your relationship, so that you're going to be alone. As I said, if you're overspending, you know, if you have addictions, work on them. I feel like, you know, this is, if you're, you know, putting all your time into work and not the rest of your life, you need to be really careful. I'll take the first one. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which is, you know, I feel like this person that you're going to possibly lose, you know, could be somebody who, you know, is very reliable, an animal lover, sensible, patient, hardworking, trustworthy, cautious, devoted, you know. Yeah. And maybe someone's going to come in with a message or communication, but it could also be, you know, that that could be your person. You got the Page of Wands on the bottom again. You know, maybe you need to be a free spirit. Maybe, you know, you discover what your behavior is going to, how it's going to affect your life. It's not going to give you your 10 of Pentacles, which this is the exact same card in reverse as what I said at the beginning. This is what you want. This is one of the things you want, but you know, you're discovering that your actions are not going to give you that. Okay, June. The June, it's the Hierophant in reverse. You know, do your expectations, do your values, are they the same as your person? I feel like you need to look at your personal beliefs. Maybe it's a spiritual lesson. Maybe there's something you need to learn out of this. You got the Emperor. You know, be a leader. Be someone that people can respect. You know, maybe you're going to be a father. Or you are a father, you know. But it's all about having ambition. You know, being a leader in your own life as well. Having a strategic plan. And I feel like, you know, you've also got the 8 of Swords in reverse as well. Like, you know, any self-limiting beliefs, be aware of those. You need to stop being your worst inner critic. You know, you need to release any negative thoughts. You need to be open to new perspectives because you're getting a lot of obstacles and challenges. And once again, you want this happy home. Oh, did I not put the card? Okay, July. July is communication. July is you've got so much going on, which, as I said, can cause stress. There might be some rapid changes or unexpected events going on. I'll get a card from here first. Okay, tell me more about this 8 of Wands. King of Wands for July. Yeah, and I don't really feel like you're feeling very happy in yourself either. You really need to, or either that or you're overly optimistic. But I feel like I feel like it's more that you're feeling sort of like down. I mean, possibly you're, you know, by yourself. Possibly, you know, you're getting very stressed, you know, due to so much commitments, so much going on. Yeah, I feel like you're repressing a lot. Maybe how down you are feeling. Be careful of repressing things though, fear and emotions, because you will blow like a volcano and it will be over something really little. So be very careful of that. But it looks like there is going to be a complete and painful ending of some kind, some sort of letting go of something toxic, something. So maybe, I mean, this is either that behavior that you had or somebody. Okay, August, you've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Obsession with money. Maybe someone's bad with money. They're not managing money very well. Can also be someone who's a player for some people, but more so I think it's about the lack of, it seems to be with finances for this year. It seems to be that you're overspending, maybe gambling. And I feel like, you know, possibly you have lost this person. So, you know, it looks like you possibly are thinking back. But at the same time, you're disappointed about the past. You know, possibly You need to forgive yourself, forgive this person, forgive, you know, possibly you thought you were going to get old with this person as well, and you're disappointed that that didn't, you know, eventuate. Yeah, you're going to be hesitant to open your heart. You're disappointed, as I said, or someone's disappointed. You know, somebody withdrew. You need to really do some introspection. Like, as I said to you, somebody could be emotionally manipulative. Somebody, you know, could be violent, crafty, moody. Maybe you left somebody out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. But this is about employment, courage, revival. It's about recovering from a financial loss or some sort of loss. Doing that soul searching, the introspection, the recuperation, meditation, relaxation, like, yeah, all those things. And I forgot to read on the bottom before, you actually had heartbreak. But you are breaking the cycle. You really need to learn, because you're not going to triumph the way you're going. You know, there's too many secrets. There's deception, some sort of self-deceit. You think that possibly you're telling yourself that, you know, oh, I only gamble small amounts, or I'm not that much of a gambler, or, you know, I don't overspend, or whatever you're telling yourself. It's like some self-deceit, because clearly you are. You know, for the whole first half of the year, it's all about your relationship failing. It could be multiple relationships. It could be, you know, you're so caught up in spending and your money and possibly gambling for 6 months of the year. 8 months of the year, sorry. Like, are you willing to, at what cost is this, as I said, like, what are you willing to lose to, you know, maybe you need to work on your addictions. September, there's a joyful announcement, engagement, wedding, pregnancy, graduation with the Three of Cups. Something, you know, maybe you're just spending time with your friends, maybe collaborating. Tell me more. Possibly you got some wisdom. Maybe you looked at your actions. You looked at what guides you in life. You know, your values, your expectations, you know, what it is you want for your life. I feel like maybe you just got some wisdom about, you know, as I said, maybe, as I'm saying, what are you willing to lose? You know what I'm saying? You really need to kind of toss that up. Yeah. Choices. Too many choices. Indecision. You know, wishful thinking. You know, illusions and self-indulgence. Fantasies. You know, like, possibly you just have too many choices, and also, you know, you're trying to put yourself in so many different pots. But as I said, you've got some self-deceit. Now, you might also, you know, have a baby, or get pregnant, you know, that kind of thing. So if you're not wanting to, be very careful. That could be the celebration. Maybe someone's going to get pregnant. It's going to take inner strength. You're not wanting to leave the past behind. But you've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is misfortune followed by a breakup or arguments, or someone realizes this is a waste of time. So as I said, too many choices, but in the end, it's your choice, right? It's your lesson in life. And as I said, I feel like it's definitely some sort of, and I mean, even December, it's a spiritual lesson. This is all a lesson for you. How much, what are you willing to lose to get what you want? Okay, October, the Hangman in reverse. as I said, stalling, resistance, like you do not want to give it up because it's an addiction. And you can tell yourself it's not, or whatever it is. You've clearly got some sort of gambling addiction for somebody, or as I said, overspending, or, you know, in denial about how much you're working. You know, there's a lack of hope in this situation. The way things are going, maybe you feel like you've got lack of hope, or someone in your life feels like there's just no hope. There's no, like, why am I continuing? There's no, you know what I'm saying? You need to sacrifice something. And it's, as I said, what is it you're willing to lose? And I feel like that's the message of the year. What are you willing to lose? To, as I said, either be gambling your money away, be overspending, like your obsession. What are you willing to lose? Eight of Swords in reverse. Self-limiting beliefs, you know, be open to new perspectives, releasing the negative thoughts that you have, you know, stop being your worst inner critic. In the end, this is your choice. You need to release something. You know, you're in denial, for sure, you're in denial. November, the moon. This is about revelations that make everything clear. It's about a situation that's filled with uncertainty. It's about, you know, problems going on behind the scene, anxiety, illusions, secrets, deception, insecurity, all those things. Like, I feel like if you could get out of your denial, then I feel like, you know, you could have a really good year. But I feel like you're so caught up in this whole, like, this whole year is going to be a spiritual lesson for you about learning what it is you're willing to lose. You know? Then, as I said, I just feel like you doubt yourself. But also, I feel like there's no truth in this situation. And maybe it comes with your communication. I feel like you're not being truthful. Probably because you're in denial. You're not wanting to recognize the fact that, you know, you have money, you're not wanting to recognize the fact that you have an issue, have a problem. And you know what? Most people realizing they've got a problem is the first hurdle. Yeah, recovering from some sort of financial loss, maybe because you realize, you know, and you've got the King of Cups again, emotionally manipulative, violent, crafty, moody. What's your communication? Because as I said, Seven of Swords, you're doing something you know is not okay. You're being sneaky. You're being, you know, doing something deceptive, you know, dishonest. Stealing from people even, you know, like whatever this is, I feel like it's not going to end well. How far are you willing to go, once again, for this addiction, for this, yeah, be very careful. Now, December, spiritual lesson, like I said to you. And I mean, this whole year, I feel like, has, you know, you're feeling burnt out. You're feeling like you're stuck. You're going to have some sort of deep contemplation about, as I said, what is it that you are willing to lose? Like, I feel like whatever this is, you're willing to kind of lose everything in your life, you know, because of this. So like if you're in denial about, you know, being, what's the word? If you're in denial about being a gambler, let's just say, it's like You're so in denial. What are you willing to lose for that? Okay, let's get one more card. Page of Pentacles. You've got a lot of Pentacles coming out. Somebody that is not making any progress, but you need to learn from failure. It's a spiritual lesson, right? This is not working for you. You need to learn. You need to learn from this whole year that, as I said, what are you willing to lose? What is it that you're needing to release, that you're not wanting to make a decision about, you know, you're in denial about? You know, and are you willing for it to affect, you know, your family life so that somebody walks away? Possibly with your kids, you know, or kid, or whatever this, you know, whatever this is. I feel like you could lose everything because you don't want to make a change and because you're in denial about it. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that resonates, and I mean, in a way, I really hope it doesn't, but I'm sure it will suit somebody out there, even if it doesn't suit everybody. Maybe just take from it what resonates with you. But I feel like this is maybe even a message for someone specific, or it could be a few people. Anyway, that is what I have, and please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.